a full moon today. Wow. Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. It's early in the morning and I'm heading off to the Kitchener-Waterloo Bonsai Society's fall show. So here I go. I've got the matrix fully loaded. I'll show you inside. There it is. So I've got all the trees in here, stands and more stands. And there's just enough room for the camera bag. So yeah, it's fully loaded. Here is a look at the show. It's about to open in about 10 minutes. That's the first row, and I'll walk you through all the trees later on, a detailed look at them. Here is the second row of trees. So we have lots and lots of trees today. I was worried there wouldn't be enough, but we've filled the entire church here. And they're even setting up another row on the stage back here because we have so many trees today. There's the mall ficus. That's Matt's one. Looking good. Here is where the show is. It is at the First United Church in Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. Some beautiful fall colors coming on the locust trees here. The show opens soon. There's no lineup of people wanting to come in, but I am starting the tour of the trees now. So we have a dwarf Alberta spruce here. It's a large tree. You can see the size of my hand. It's an old tree. You can see the bark on it. A very ancient tree. And it's planted on top of a rock. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful tree. Next we have ivy. Actually, this one growing on top of a rock. Cascading down, very nice. Next we have my Portula cariafora forest, baobab style. And we have an emmer maple in beautiful fall colors. The owner said the fall colors just came about 2 days ago. Just in time for the show. Here is an emmer maple. Also in beautiful fall colors. They're just starting to come. Beautiful tree. Here is my eastern white cedar, Thuja occidentalis forest. My eastern white cedar forest is in nice light right now. I love this morning light on it. And there's those two little mushrooms in there. Here is a Japanese maple, a very, very thick trunk one. Looking nice. Here is Connor's Natal ficus with the rocks in the root system, the lava rocks, defying gravity. Here's a dwarf Schefflera forest. Beside it, we have a tiger bark ficus. And here is a black locust, Robina pseudoacacia, something like that. Very nice. I have one of these growing, so it's nice to see another one. Here are some Portulacaria afras, elephant bushes, in the sunshine, looking good. Wow. Displayed with a dragon out front. Here's a white ash in fall colors. Fraxinus americana. Interesting pot. And yeah, some beautiful fall colors on it. Here is a Japanese maple. It's also getting some nice fall colors on the top here. Nice trunk on it. Here is an eastern red cedar. You can see the pollen flowers on it, I think. And deadwood galore. Live veins. Beautiful. Here's an eastern white cedar. Again, an interplay of live deadwood. The accent plant is a piece of driftwood. Here is a Natal plum. Cascading, full cascade. Looking really nice. Here is an American larch. Very nice. Starting to get a bit of fall colors up top there. Here is a holly. It's got one red berry on it back here. Looking cool. Yeah, that's quite a trunk on it too. Very cool. Here is my eastern white cedar, root over rock.
So I built myself a stand the size of a crate.
Here is a Mugo pine.
Yeah. Just put some silicone grease on it. And
looking nice. Here is a small Hokkaido elm. Looking very miniature. Nice pot. Looks good. Here is a Shimpaku juniper. Here is a dwarf Schefflera, kind of root over rock. Two tree planting. Nice. An eastern white cedar, Thuja occidentalis. Here's a little elephant bush. Portulacaria afra, and I like this display in the long pot. And it's not a very big tree. Yeah, I think that looks really good in the long pot with the sand over here. Very, very nice. Here is a Ficus benjamina. Nice canopy, lots of aerial roots. And the bark is turning a nice white color as the tree ages and gets old. Here is an American larch. It too is getting a little bit of fall colors. Beside it, we have a yew. And beside that, there's a dwarf Alberta spruce. Sort of a twin trunk. And beside that, some catalpas, northern catalpas, a group of 3 of them. And the one I have is from the same group of seedlings. Here is an eastern white cedar, and it says "Turn me" on the sign because you can view it from any direction. Here is an ivy, bare of leaves, but it has the little fruit up top here. Looks really good. A very nice display on the Cascade stand and the tall pot. Looks great. Here's a Japanese juniper. Tall tree, elegant. Here is a Chinese juniper, sort of an octopus style, very twisty branches and sort of cloud patterns for the foliage. Kind of a Chinese style, I would say. Here is a blue rug juniper, Juniperus horizontalis. Lots of deadwood on it. Very nice. Beautiful little accent plant with it here too. This is lichen and a little flower. It looks really good. Here's an eastern white cedar, Thuja occidentalis again. Deadwood kind of trunk. And there's some other plants down here. I'm not sure what they are, but they look good. Little miniatures. So this tree down here is a lantana. Looks really good. Here is a purple sand cherry tree. Sort of windswept or semi-cascade style. Here is, I think it's coralberry. It could be beautyberry, but it's beautiful. It certainly is beautiful. Twin trunk. Very nice. Here's a cascading Chinese juniper. Another very, very twisty tree. Lots of cool foliage pads on it. Here is a spirea. There's the scientific name of it. Yeah, getting some nice fall colors on it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the KW Fall Show here in Canada. So we've got a lot of beautiful trees on the go, some beautiful fall color. So welcome and thanks to all the members and the volunteers for setting everything up, and hope you enjoy.
Here is a pine, and I'm not sure if it's a Mugo or a Scots pine. Very nice though. Nice rounded canopy on it. Here is a Hinoki cypress and very, very bright colored foliage on it. It's almost neon green. It's amazing. Very nice little tree. Here is my Socotra Island landscape with the desert rose and all the succulents. Here is my VW beetle penjing, the abandoned split window bug.
Yeah, I have a canvas that I ripped out of the frame that I like stick behind so electricity.
Here is a beautiful Mugo pine. Very, very full. Amazing, just amazing. Here's an eastern white cedar, a deadwood trunk, beautiful branching. Lovely, lovely tree. Here's another eastern white cedar with a driftwood trunk, and the live part wraps around it. Very, very cool. Here is a blue rug juniper, driftwood trunk. It's got some berries, juniper berries on it. There's another one up top there. shallow pot. Here's my thuja landscape. Root over rock. Here is a cascade snow rose or sarissa with some beautiful flowers on it. Beautifully displayed. And the accent plant down here is another sarissa, but it has pink flowers on it. So that is cool. Here is a cool display. We've got the teapot and the teacups with all little miniatures in it. And even the teapot has a little plant coming out of it. That is very, very cool. I love that. Here is a bird's nest spruce. Quite a large one and a beautiful rock here. And a nice canopy. And up in the canopy is an owl. Very cool. Here is a bougainvillea, an old ancient one. Old bark. And here is another ficus. Ficus microcarpa. Another old tree with giant roots. Here's another bougainvillea. Very interesting. Here's a Ficus benjamina, Natasha variety. Here is a sugar maple in a pot the owner made himself. Starting to get a little bit of fall colors on it. Here is a crimson passion cherry. Got some nice light on the trunk here. Yeah, looking good. Here is a thyme, at least I think it's a thyme. Looking good. And there's an accent plant of succulents and cacti here. Lithops and cactus. Looks really good. And beside that is a jade. Looks like a Gollum jade. Really nice. Here's a Portulacaria afra, elephant bush, ancient tree. You can tell it's getting pretty rough bark on it. Here is a Natal ficus. I believe it's a Natal ficus. Root over rock and really detailed and miniature. Quite amazing. Here is a jade forest. Very red-themed dragon in there. Yeah, really nicely presented. And as an accent, we have some characters down here on the rock. Cool. Here's an eastern white cedar, and this is the small miniature variety of them. So they're hardy. Very, very tiny leaves on them. So you can see my hand here. Here's a dwarf umbrella tree, Schefflera arboricola. Here is a little mountain penjing. Portulacaria afra's featherstone looks really, really nice. Here's a tiger bark ficus. Looking nice. Here's a golf course penjing. So if we come in and look, there's our golfer there. And there's another person out here on the greens. They're very, very small. Yeah, so a really cool penjing. The accent with the golf course is a stone with a wire sculpture on it, which is quite cool. Here's a dwarf Alberta spruce planting. It's kind of in two parts. So on this side we have the bears, a family of bears climbing the hillside. A 3-tree planting. Looking really, really nice. And on this side we have a moose. A moose here. Rocks. And Alberta spruce. So the two planted on slabs and the two stones combined to make one kind of landscape, which is really nice. A little more portable than one giant rock too. Here is a Chinese elm. Looking nice, very, very small leaves. Here is a kohuhu. That's what it says. And there's an old garden chair there. Garden bench. And there's what the tree looks like. Interesting. Here is a larch. American larch. Looking nice. Here is a Siberian elm. It's starting to get some fall colors, turning yellow. Elms look nice in fall with the yellow leaves. Here is a tiger bark ficus. Nice. Here is a willow leaf ficus. Very small leaves and a mature trunk on it. Very mature bark. Here is an American larch, and it has a bit of deadwood on the trunk. Looks cool, it's a nice feature. Yeah, very nice. Here is a juniper, Chinese juniper. Looking cool. Here is a Ming Aurelia, a really, really old one. Look at the trunk on it. It's just fantastic. The trunk and the root base. Yeah, really, really cool tree. Here is a little tiny Melina, parrot's beak. Looking nice. Nice pot, nice display. Here is a Ficus benjamina. Some very, very wild roots on it. Looking nice and healthy. Actually, I don't know if that is a benjamina. I'm thinking it's not. Here is some pomegranates in full fall colors. You can see the yellow leaves. They'll fall off soon. It still has some flowers on it. It's got everything, this tree, in a dark pot that really matches the fall colors. Here is Connor's Barbados cherry. Exposed root style. Cascading down. Freestanding, I think for the first time. Looks wonderful. Back here are some Ming Aurelias. Looking nice. They look nice and green. Really healthy, wow. Here's a potentilla growing on the top of a giant mountain stone. Very, very twisty trunk on it. Yeah, looks great. Here's a Premna, Looking very, very nice. Check it out. Beautiful foliage.
Yeah.
Nice. Here is a tree. I think it's a forsythia. I could be wrong. It's got all kinds of buds here, which I think are flower buds developing for spring. Over here is a juniper. And I think this is a rose out front. In a cool pot. This looks like Florence's pot, but I could be wrong. Yeah, so there's a juniper there. Looking really, really nice. Here is Connor's Ficus rumphii. Out in leaf, looking really, really good. Yeah, looking really, really nice. And this is a root over rock. It's pretty well engulfed the rock totally. Very impressive tree. Here is a slanting style privet. Yeah, very, very nice. You can see it's been pruned many, many, many times to create that shape. Really cool. Behind that is a jade in a very cool pot. Looks nice and healthy and old. And here's a desert rose out front. Big fat one. Wow. Looks great. Here is a strawberry guava. And there is a fruit on it up here. Check it out. Yeah. And really, really flaky bark on it. See the flaky bark there. Yeah, really cool tree. Here's Connor's tiger bark ficus. Looking great. So he's got a little air plant that he uses as sort of a accent planting in the roots there. Looks really, really good. Looks tropical too. Yeah, so looking nice. Here is a tiny leaf Ficus benjamina. Very, very small leaves. Behind it is a fir tree, I think. I think it's a fir, collected fir. Yeah, looking good. It's got the basic structure there. Nice. Here is, I believe this is a juniper. Looks like maybe a Sabina or something. Not sure. Heavily wired up. Shaping it. And here is a few collected trees. They're recovering in training boxes, awaiting their first styling. There's another one. You can see the twisty trunks you can get on some of these collected trees. They're amazing. Here is Connor beside the mall ficus, and Connor's going to be doing a demo with this tree soon. So this is Matt's mall ficus.
Yeah, and just look at all the aerial roots he grew. It's pretty spectacular.
So Matt's greenhouse has done its job. It's grown a ton of aerial roots. It's just amazing. Yeah, quite an amazing tree.
Yeah,
looking good.
Lots of options. It's going to be quite a pruning job.
Yeah, needs a bit of sorting out. Get rid of some of the congestion, eh?
But really gets that avatar. Like,
yes, it looks
wide,
like yes,
traditional Nigel style.
Yes, it's really cool. Connor is doing a demo down here, so we're just going to check in on that. He is working on the mall ficus.
It's not getting any thicker now. Now we're happy with the trunks. We're going to start looking more seriously at the aerial roots and the canopy. So it's a very yeah, some of them are there. You can see two aerial roots that fused over each other. So we're going to keep the very kind of natural wide umbrella canopy. That's the style you're going for, right, Matt? and eventually this could go in an even wider pot, and as the branches continue to grow wide, more aerial roots will grow off. It's a very Vietnamese, Thailand kind of style. Is this the one you wanted to put in the concrete pot? Yeah. So that looked very interesting with cascading kind of aerial roots. But right now we're just trying to thin it out to go back inside, because all of this inner growth will fall off and die in the winter because we don't have as much light. So right now in the fall, when something's vigorous like this, is a good time to prune tropicals before they go back inside. Because again, this can't go...
So all the trees are being photographed at the show here. So there's Derek's planting. So this is the photography studio. Special lighting. Awesome. Chris Hendry is the official sponsor of the show. So that's the reason there's free admission, thanks to Chris. So, and he's got trees, pots, soil, tools, everything on sale here. Connor and Matt are working away on the mall ficus, pruning it up.
Right.
I just used the 3x.
Yeah.
Hi, Manuela.
Hi, Nigel.
Hello, Reno. Hello, Reno. Hi, Matt. Connor. Working
The
away.
original Bonsai crew, I guess.
Yeah. Here are the cuttings on the floor so far. Some pretty thick stuff coming off.
You know who got Ross?
Yeah, remember the TBS club? I forget her name.
The work is continuing on the ficus, so here's an update. Wow, there's more tree on the ground than there is in the pot now. But yeah, you're really opening it up in the inside, picking the good branches and getting rid of the other ones, right, Matt?
Sir,
Awesome.
much needed haircut.
Yeah, hard to believe these were giant trees at one time. It's getting it down to size, isn't it? Here's another update on the ficus.
Tight. Grabbed this time it was a branch coming this way. Guide wire from near down tight. Put 2 stainless steel screws or nails in it with cut meat.
Photography going on of Connor's potentilla.
He's got the right triangle there.
Yeah, joining all the lines up.
Exactly.
Here at the entrance desk are some more trees. So here is a jack pine. This is one of Connor's trees, and he got it from David Easterbrook. So a really amazing tree. Down here, I think this is the only stone in the show. This is a Arthur Skolnick Suiseki. Beautiful miniature stone. Here is a lantana in flower with the multi colors on it. Looking really, really cool. Beside it is a little small leaf Ficus benjamina. Looking nice. And over here is Connor's jade, and this is the jade that we first worked on when I met Connor. He brought it to a club meeting and we did some hard prunes on it. And here it is today, looking really, really nice. And his accent is really cool too. That was from Kim's Nature, the species, and it's been doing really well. Here is the end result of the mall ficus pruning, so it's reduced quite a bit. Here is Denise. You may recognize Denise from the comments section. Hi Denise, how are you?
Hello. I'm good.
Here is Eric and Emma. Hi guys, how's it going?
Very good. How are you?
That was a look at the 2023 Kitchener-Waterloo Bonsai Society's fall show. Yeah, it was a good show. Every member was encouraged to show a tree, so there was a wide range of trees from younger ones to old mature trees. Quite a variety, and we filled the church, that's for sure. I did end up getting a gift at the show. Ricardo gave me this powder puff tree. It's 6 years old. He grew it from a seed. It's a real beauty of a tree. When he gave it to me, it had 2 flowers on it. These beautiful flowers. But they've kind of faded now because it's the next day. So thanks very much, Ricardo. And he also gave me a Mars grow light to help this tree along in the winter. So that is all for the KW show and this video. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.